part, the long-term relationship part, where you get to know each other for your likes, for your dislikes, where you get to be vulnerable, and eventually, in a healthy relationship, be accepted for all the facets of your life and be accepted for who you are as a person. That is the ultimate good, healthy relationship. Not being uncertain, that's something else. I am sorry. If you are fulfilled in the uncertainty and the question marks and you're not really sure what he means by this, or they're leading you on, you might need to sit with yourself and really evaluate why is that. And if you need to seek professional help, please do it. Because I can tell you, fulfillment does not lie in the uncertainty. Fulfillment does not lie in you knowing or not knowing. Fulfillment doesn't lie in you being led on, but you not being sure. Fulfillment is direct. Fulfillment is sure. Fulfillment is acceptance. It's not uncertain. It's none of these, maybe it is, maybe it's not. No, it's exactly what it is. And this is not it. Hello and welcome to Kitchen Table Advice. My name is Paula and I am the host of this podcast. This podcast is a place where you can ask for any advice you want. It can be relationship, both platonic or romantic, career advice, or life advice. I wanted to create a space where people could ask questions without fear of rejection. I can't guarantee it'll be good advice, but I can guarantee there'll be no shame on my end. Your name will be anonymous and your identity will always be kept a secret. This is not professional advice, and I am not a licensed therapist or psychologist, and you are under no obligation to take this advice. Just think of this as advice you would get from a close friend on a kitchen table. So, let's begin. Hello, my wonderful gems. How are you? I hope you're doing amazing. If you're a returning gem, welcome back. If you're new here, hello. Make sure you set out the vibe, and if you like what you're listening to, then please feel free to subscribe and like this video. And as usual, we just dive into the first story of the episode. So the title of the first story is Homesick and Feeling Guilty About Moving Out. Alright, so here we go. I'm a 23-year-old woman and I just moved one state away from home to live with my best friends and the friends I've made through her. I just graduated from college and my entire time in school I had no friends and I lived with my mom. The only time I've lived away from my mom was freshman year when I moved into a dorm only 15 miles away from my house. I didn't love dorm life, so I'd go home every weekend and I even skipped school to be in my own room and be with my mom. I eventually transferred schools and moved back in with my mom since it was a commuter school. I've since done classes from home, I've since done classes from home and got a dog whom myself, my mom, and my stepdad love so much. The opportunity to move and be surrounded by my friends and be more independent arise, and I accepted it without hesitation. My mom was so excited for me to go try something different and to not feel lonely anymore. It's my second night here and it's been tough. Moving was super stressful because I knew I would be moving into a much smaller house with two other girls, and I put off packing until the last minute. I had no idea what I needed and how much stuff is too much. Once my room started to look bad, the emotions hit me. I had a meltdown which my mom talked me through, but my excitement to move went away, and I only been feeling resentment for the fact that my life is going to be completely different. I cried hard to my mom, to my therapist, and in my car as we pulled away from my home. The drive here was like a sick joke. I just wanted to turn around and stay home. I've been here for 2 days now, and my mom is still in town helping me and checking out the town. I've seen all my friends and already had a lot of fun catching up, but at night I just get so afraid and regretful for ever agreeing to come here. My mom is still near, but I miss her so much, and I'm dreading a couple of days from now when she heads home. I'm laying here looking at the picture of just the two of us and feeling like I'm never going to see her again. I'm so sad and anxious. Another layer to this is that I brought my dog with me. He was always my dog from the day we brought him home. But he's in love with my mom and stepdad, and they love him so much too. I feel horrible for taking him away from them. He cried and whined when they first left me at the house alone. My mom and stepdad and soaking up all the snuggles from him before before they don't have to see him for a while. They're going home to an empty house without me there and without my dog greeting them when they walk into the door. I feel absolutely awful and sick to my stomach. Okay, I need to stop you right there. Your mom has your stepdad. She's going to be good. She, she is going to. Anyways, let's continue. I am trying to stay positive and give myself time to adjust, but it is extremely difficult right now, and it feels like my life is ending. I'm really planning on moving back home, at least near my mom, after the year lease is up. It's bad how attached I am to my mom, but she really is one of my best friends, and I'm going to miss being with her every day. Wow. But I really like the fact that this is one of the stories we're talking about because I feel like there's so much trauma in this channel, but this is a good example. This is a good problem to have. Your situation is a good problem to have. It's showing that your parents are supportive, your parents are attentive, your parents are caring, they're nurturing, they're being your pillar. They may have been the source of your self-esteem and self-worth to the point where you just thinking of leaving them is making you anxious, is making you cry. That is, girl, you are lucky to have such supportive and wonderful parents who, when you are presenting this to them, that I'm going to go live with my friends and just figure my life out, your mom is still there supporting you, excited, packing with you. You you have the jackpot when it comes to good parents. Congratulations. And I know this is scary. I understand how scary this is. I have gone through it. I feel like I've been blessed with my support system and especially my parents and my family. So I understand where you're coming from. I understand the anxiousness, the nervousness. You don't want to leave your mom. You don't want her to be by yourself. You want to be by her side, just like she has been for you. I get it. I understand it. However, I've said this so much on this channel. Your 20s are your years of exploration. Go outside, explore the world for everything it has to offer. Obviously, your parents are supportive. Your parents are emotionally intelligent. Your parents are not just restricting you and overly sheltering you like other people. They're giving you the freedom to explore, yet with the support of if you need to come back home, you're there. That's great. That's wonderful. Please don't ruin this chance. Okay? You'll be surprised how many people cannot be in this situation. I know for you it's scary. You just got here 2 days ago and you're already thinking, oh my God, you're going to miss your mother. You're going to wake up the next day, she's not going to be there. That's a good problem to have. That is a good and healthy problem to have. And I am so happy you're going through this. I know right now, if you're listening to it, you're like, what the heck? I don't want to go through this. Trust me, I was there. I was like, I don't want to go through it. But this is a good life lesson that this is a good transition and segue into you becoming your own woman, you becoming an adult, you discovering stuff you like, you discovering stuff you dislike, you're discovering stuff you care for and stuff you don't really give a damn about. This is a good thing. Your mother is going to be okay. Your mother has your stepdad and it seems like they're in a good union together. She's going to be fine. Now it's time for you to find out what type of woman you want to be. If you're in this situation, trust me, you are in a good place. This is a good place to be in. You have a supportive family that you don't want to break away from them. That's a good problem to have. Okay, so, and I'm not saying this will be to put down your feelings at all, but I told you, I've gone through the same thing. I did not want to leave my parents. I didn't want to leave my support system, but it had to happen. And this is the type of problem that does shape you into a healthy, into a more open-minded adult because you have parents who are supportive, yet They're not over sheltering you. They're giving you a segue for you to go explore the world. But if it gets too harsh out there, you also have the option of running back home, which is great. So don't plan in advance how you're gonna run back home already. Please don't do that. Actually, try to give this place a chance. You've only been here for 2 days. That's not long. Please give it at least a month to see how it goes, to see how the city goes, to explore the city. You can try to have a routine. So you can walk your dog. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have to walk your dog anyway. Walk your dog at different intervals in the city and just explore and be open minded. Obviously, be cautious. Don't just do dumb stuff. When I say be open minded and walk around and explore life with an open heart and an open mind, I don't mean do dumb stuff. Please. I'm pretty sure your parents are supportive and they've already told you how to maneuver this world. So be open minded, be open hearted, go out into the world and see what it has to offer. Don't just try to, because it can be very, how can I say, it can be very limiting if you're in this scenario where you don't want to be in this city. You want to be with your parents, you want to be with your support system. Again, good problem to have. And completely understandable, where you kind of miss out on what life has to offer. So, and the good thing about it is we have technology. If you want to talk to your parents, you want to talk to your mom, she's a phone call away, she's a text away, and if you need to see her face, she's a video call away or a FaceTime away. That's the good thing about being born in this time period. Unlike back in the day where people didn't have that, you can call your parents at any time. You can call your mom anytime you want. You can see her anytime you want. Obviously if she's available, if she's not sleeping, then yeah. So don't be afraid. I understand. It's scary. You're 23, you're still young, but this is a good time for you to go out and explore. Go out and see what you like, what you dislike, and figure out what type of woman you want to be. This is great. Yeah. This is great. It may not seem great. It may seem nerve-wracking. It may seem you may seem anxious. You may seem nervous, but this is a really good thing. And like I'm really happy you get to experience this. Yeah, I really am, because like some people don't have a choice, but the fact that you do have a choice, and you still have a really wonderful support system who are there for you, who have been your pillar for as long as you can remember, to the point that you don't want to break away from them. That's a really amazing thing to have. And yeah, good luck to you. Try to have fun, go out and explore, be open-minded, be open-hearted, but still be safe. And whenever you need that support, whenever you miss your mother, whenever you feel homesick, just know she's one phone call away. I'm pretty sure she's still going to be there for you now that you're away, just like when she was there for you when you were in the house. So just go out and explore. And I know it's scary. It's scary. Life is scary. The world is scary. But there are also a lot of fun stuff in the world. And you're not going to discover those in your mom's house. But yeah, so that is it. That is all. We're going to take a break right now and come back. All right, we are back with the second story of the episode. And the title is, I'm finding it difficult to be in a long-term relationship. Let's jump in. It's funny. When you're in a relationship, all you want to be is single. And when you're single, all you want to be is in a relationship. Currently, I'm finding myself having a difficult time being in my relationship. I'm a 26-year-old woman and my boyfriend is a 24-year-old man. He's great in a lot of ways. Respectful, thoughtful, attractive, and compromising. And our intimate life is good. But not the best I've ever experienced. I keep finding myself missing after my old FWB and situationship. I miss the elements of being wild and carefree. I miss meeting new people and just having fun. My boyfriend and I do have fun, but it never fully feels the same. I'm not finding myself fulfilled in a way that the quote-unquote chase fulfilled me. When I look back into my past, I can rationally understand that I hit the jackpot with my boyfriend, and I fight with myself every day to not ruin it. how do you deal with this? Wow. This is a difficult one for me. It's like, and a new one for this channel. We're usually on the other side of being in a toxic relationship, but you are in a good relationship, but you're missing the fulfillment you have from the chase. I don't know. I, I, okay. I just want to get my thoughts in order. There is something attractive about desiring and imagining if someone is going to be with you or how this person feels about you and all these stuff. However, there's also something great and comfortable about being in a long-term relationship where you're secure, you're vulnerable, and you're accepted for who you are. I don't know what you mean. This is actually confusing to me. It's to me, this is no shade. But to me, this is reading you might be a toxic person. I You have said your words, not mine. Your boyfriend is great in a lot of ways. He's respectful, thoughtful, attractive, and compromising. And those are good traits in a relationship. But your intimacy life could use some help. Are you not vocalizing this to him? Because I know like some people are like, well, our intimate life is not good, but they're not vocalizing this to their partner. There's a way to vocalize this to your partner without making them feel bad, such as you just want to try something else, and you may tell them, "Do try doing this. Can we try doing this, or can we try doing that?" If it's something they're comfortable with, by all means, do it. But have you vocalized this to your partner, or you just expect him to perform because he's supposed to know? I, I've heard some wild stuff. I don't know what it is. I feel like there's a lot of stuff missing, but after reading this, I'm going to be honest with you. It does seem like you are the toxic person in this relationship. And I can't imagine the type of fulfillment you get from being left unread, being in a situationship that you're together, but then maybe you're not. I can't rationalize it. This is difficult for me. I don't understand. I do not understand. I am actually I'm at a loss for word. Wow. I don't know. It's like, would you not want to be in? I mean, I guess some people don't. Some people do not. But if you don't want to be in a long term committed relationship where you can be open and vulnerable and raw and be accepted for your authentic self, then why are you in a relationship? Why are you breaking this man's heart? I, wow. I'm shocked. Okay, advice time. I will, I, I I would suggest you have a real conversation with yourself and maybe go to therapy. Why do you find fulfillment in the uncertainty? Like, I don't even think that counts as an emotional need. Because there's emotional need of adventure, but that's different. You want uncertainty. Wow. It's like, I'm shocked. I'm confused. But yeah, why are you fulfilled in uncertainty? Why do you like being in this gray area where this person can dump you at any moment or they might potentially make you into a partner? It's I guess it's because I don't like uncertainty. I don't understand. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. So I can look back into my past and rationalize and understand that I've hit the jackpot with my boyfriend and I fight with myself every day to not ruin it. I would suggest you just go to therapy. And this is not shade. This is not shade. I know lately people have been throwing therapy around to be shady and to basically insult people. I'm not trying to insult you. However, I think there is a problem with you being fulfilled by uncertainty. I don't think that's I don't like using definitive words, but I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's where fulfillment lies. I I don't think fulfillment lies in this gray area of you not knowing and you just being left on red, being in limbo. I no, that's not it. I can say with confidence that is not fulfillment. Fulfillment lies in you knowing and you being sure, which is why I always tell you guys you have to know yourself. You have to know your likes, you have to know your dislikes. That's where fulfillment lies. If you are uncertain, that is not fulfillment. That is something else. And maybe you don't want to be with your partner because you're not really a fan of the intimacy. That I would understand. But the fact that you're highlighting that you are fulfilled by the quote unquote chase or being in FWB relationship and situationships, this is leading me to believe that your understanding of relationships is skewed, or your understanding of fulfillment is skewed. Fulfillment does not lie in uncertainty at all. For a fact, it does not. But the fact that you keep highlighting these stuff as this is what brings you joy and this is what brings you fulfillment. I mean, I can understand thrill and desire in the beginning, of course. It's like it's kind of thrilling finding being attracted to this new person and desiring them, maybe physically or maybe you just desire them for their minds. Some is spiritual, whatever. And you fantasizing and imagining what this could be. But usually there is what's it called? There is a cutoff where either you don't want to have these feelings anymore because you don't think it's unhealthy, or you just break it off without telling the person, or you make your feelings known to the person and they either reject you or accept you. And then you move into the intimacy part, the long-term relationship part, where you get to know each other for your likes, for your dislikes, where you get to be vulnerable and eventually in a healthy relationship be accepted for all the facets of your life and be accepted for who you are as a person. That is the ultimate good, healthy relationship. Not being uncertain, that's something else. I am sorry. If you are fulfilled in the uncertainty and the question marks and the you're not really sure what he means by this, or they're leading you on, you might need to sit with yourself and really evaluate why is that. And if you need to seek professional help, please do it. Because I can tell you, I am not a therapist or psychologist by any means. However, fulfillment does not lie in the uncertainty. Fulfillment does not lie in you knowing or not knowing. Fulfillment doesn't lie in you being led on, but you not being sure. Fulfillment is direct. Fulfillment is sure. Fulfillment is acceptance. It's not uncertain. It's none of these, maybe it is, maybe it's not. No, it's exactly what it is. And this is not it. I am sorry, but this is not it. And I am sorry, I have to end on this note. I don't like ending an episode on a note like this, but wow. There have been a lot of firsts for this episode. Very interesting. Can't wait to see how the edit turns out. But hey, thank you so much for listening to this episode. Please let me know what you think. Feel free to tell me I am wrong with how I view fulfillment, but I am pretty sure I'm not. Anyways, so that is that. Please let us know in the comment section. If you want to reach us, a good way to reach us is the comment section or our Gmail account, which is kitchentableadvice@gmail.com. That's where we get all of our emails, whether it's just your stories or any business inquiries. But yeah, that is it for this week, and I hope you can listen to good music after this. I don't like ending on a note like this, but go listen to a song that brings you joy. But that is it, and I'll see you next week. Bye.